Welcome to this look at another selection of mods on Farming Simulator 25 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday, it's the 27th of February. We've got 3 updates today. The MAN TGE flatbed by XRuiN. We've got the Mercedes-Benz truck Unimog 5023 TLF 3000RW by TModding Sebastian 3DX, and we've got the Ziegler Corn Champion 5R7R by Bartson V3 have had updates. In front of me we've got the Lizard GFB 416 by JensM. This you'll find under flatbed trailers. It's not an auto load trailer or anything like that, just a trailer for putting stuff on. So flatbed trailers, just there, 16 grand. Options on this, we've got Alliance tyres, we've got Trelleborg, Nokian, BKT has got a standard and a standard 2. Michelin, Vraystein and back again. Walls, you've got no walls. Wall in front. Both walls. Or back off again. Toolbox, we've got left, right, both. I went both, I think. We've got no bumper, or with bumper. Actually, I'm going to put the walls back on. Decals, I think I might have gone white if I recall. We've got main colour, rim colour and license plate option can be changed. Now this does have the option, weirdly, to only open one of the toolboxes. I don't know. Let's say keep my hand on the button maybe a little bit longer. But anyway, if we start the tractor up, we will see tension straps coming down from in cab. L1, R1, there you go, just R1, right stick side to side. Let me just keep the finger on that. Yeah, that one opens and closes. There's no option up and down, no. L1, R1, hang on. No, L1, R1, no. Just that one. Don't know why. But it's a fact, that's what it does. The Lizard GFB 416. Next we got the John Deere Kemper pack. This is an odd one. You'll see why. It's by SleutjesModding, 28.87 megabytes download, and it says in the description, cameras available if you've got the Mercedes-Benz pack. So right at the very bottom of it says, all models include these extras: colour configurations, cameras, in brackets, Mercedes-Benz DLC required. Awesome. Now, the Mercedes-Benz DLC has a load of vehicles and bits of equipment and things that have the inbuilt cameras. The Mercedes-Benz DLC doesn't have a forage harvester with a camera. Now these do come with cameras. They have got cameras on them. I'm trying to think where I found them on these ones. You'll see in the models as we go around. Where were the cameras on here? There are cameras on them, but there's no way of seeing what's on them. Maybe there should be something else that comes with it. Let me just double check with SleutjesModding. Click on the link for SleutjesModding. What other mods have they got out? Right, so SleutjesModding's got a John Deere Series 9000 forage harvester, and you can bet your life cameras, Mercedes. Yeah, right. So this mod, this John Deere Kemper pack, should say recommended or required mod should be the harvester, because it won't work otherwise. So whilst they have got cameras on, you're going to need their forage harvester for this to work. So if we go to our forage harvesters, and like I thought well, maybe it's been added in, but if we go, it's not added in. It's not here. That's the Colossus harvester pack. It's not. And to be fair, really, we've got them all already. This is the base game John Deere one, and that one there, and then that one there, that one there. So this pack has, and that one there. So this pack has all of those. There's 345, 360. 375, 390 and the 3003 pickup header. If I look at the pickup header, you might be able to see at where are they? On the arms at the sides, just on the right hand side, above the right hand side wheel, you can see a camera, and there's a camera on the other side on the same arm above that wheel. But like I say, you're going to need their forage harvester for that. Other than that, you've got the option to change the main colour and the rim colour, main colour and design colour. I mean, that's all that you can. That's the only difference. They do exactly the same jobs as all the other ones, as the base game ones. They just have colour options and cameras if you're using their mod. So, yeah, I just thought it was a bit strange. Why would you not put that down? I'm not a big fan of mods needing required mods, but in this instant, either take your forage harvester mod and add the headers to it so it becomes a pack including the harvester, or with one or the other recommend that you need the other pack for it to work. There's the cameras. See the little black box just there? And we've got a little black box just there. But if I get back into the harvester, because this is the base game harvester, there's no camera to see out of them. If I click my camera options, it just goes between inside and outside. So yes, they will work with the right tools. Slots on those were 10 slots, 16 slots, 11 slots, 10 slots and 4 slots. The John Deere Kemper pack. Next, oh yes, so now this is an interesting one as well, because this header, when this came out originally in its original format, this is the Lizard Pop6x. This is by the Diablo. I don't think, was it the Diablo originally? I don't think it was. Was it DD Mod Passion? Who made it originally? Mantrid? I'm trying to think. 3.74 megabytes download, 4 slots, 60 meters. This was FS19, I want to say. 6 ashes I definitely used it on. So this is a poplar header. Again, it's a forage harvester header. Now the thing about that is nowadays with the Colossus harvester pack, we've got poplar headers, and there's other packs that have got poplar headers, so it's not necessarily a new thing now. And with unrealistic widths and stuff, you can run much wider than 6 meters. That's fine. However, you do have to have the entirety of the Colossus harvester pack for that. The good thing about this is it's a separate header. You can just get that header, and if you're doing a lot of poplar, because the standard poplar header, if we go up to the standard headers, that's your poplar header, and that only sits at 2 meters. So it takes a while going up and down the rows. You're tripling your width. Quick maths there, do you like that? You're tripling it. So you've got brands, we got Lizard, Class, John Deere, Krona, Rosselmash, Fendt, back to No, and then the colours reflect all of those. So you can match up the colours of your header to whichever forage harvester you are running. So you've got Rosselmash and Krone, and it's all there. So rather handy. And then it suddenly dawned on me, I got all the mods out, I was starting to do this, and I thought, on my test map, all these fields, I've got all these different crops on. You know what I didn't have? I thought I'd covered all the bases. Didn't have any poplar. So I had to plant a poplar field. And on console, I can't just go, choose a field, put a crop in it. You have to actually plant it. So that's what I did. So do I need to unfold this header? Unfold harvester. I don't necessarily need to do that, but it's got a bit of clank to it. She's a clanky one. And there we go. 6 meters wide. The poplar harvesting goodness. Like I say, this was the OG. This was the thing, you know. It was kind of game changing if you were doing poplar and you would 2 meters, you know, or using the baler that does the wood chip bales. This revolutionised it. Anyway, enough of that reminiscing. The Lizard Pop6x next. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is another one of those weird days. I've never been a big fan of these vehicles, in all honesty, because I know that they have their place. I totally understand that. I've never really used them. The original one of those, I think, only picked up one thing. I haven't tried it yet with this. But weirdly today, we've got 2 mods of the same vehicle. So we've got the Ropa Mouse 5 by AGNADRIAN, 17.41 megabytes download, 16 slots, that's that one. We've then got the Ropa Mouse Pack, 17.43 megabytes download, which has got one of those and one of those, both 16 slots, by RentnerModding xRuiN Princess. Now, the thing about that pack is, and I'm being completely honest, devil's advocate, blunt and honest, it's just colour configurations of the standard ones. They don't do anything differently. As far as I can tell, they're just colour configurations on the standard version. This one, the one that's on its own though, however, the standard version only does beets and red beet. This version does beet, red beet, potato, carrot, parsnip. So that is a bit of a, not a game changer per se. If you like doing your crops where your harvester is leaving them all on the floor, and there are various different mods for picking up onions and things, onions as well, onions and stuff like that. But this is a much bigger proposition, and you can get a lot more off the ground in one go with it. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd one today. It's odd how that happens as well, isn't it? You think the amount of people that are submitting mods. Where is this one first found? Under, oh, is it beet loading? There we go. It's under beet loading. There's the base game version, standard, just does beet and red beet. There's the version that is on its own. So that's the singular one. That's by AGNADRIAN. Same price, slot count of 16. But that will do, as I said, it will do beet, it will do red beet, it will do potato, onion, carrot and parsnip, which makes it a much more versatile vehicle. We can change the tyre choices, as you can see, and then we can change the colour. So in essence, yes, it's just some colour configuration changes and tyre choices, but the fact it does the extra crop types is what makes this one over the other one stand out more, I think, personally. What I'll probably do is just set this to, I haven't gone with the Ropa yellow. Now, if you haven't used one of these before or seen one of these before, they're a brilliant bit of kit. I haven't used them in years. I can't remember the last time I used one of these. It might have been Goldcrest Valley. I'm trying to think, was it Goldcrest? It might have been, you know. And that might have even been a mod review when these things sort of first came out as a pack. So once unfolded, it turns your chair around so you are actually facing where the arms are. These will then unfold out the back as well. So you've got the pipe, and then the bit that's going out to this side is the counterbalance, the counterweight for that. So these will all unfold and open out. Got lights on here, and our big horns. And then we have got the option, once it's unfolded, we've got pipe, and then we've got the front feeder house section like this. Now what I'm going to do is put it to unload here, because I haven't got a trailer. I mean, normally you would put this on a trailer. So once unfolded, under pipe, we've got R1 and right stick side to side. So that's doing this first section, the sort of first tail section there. I don't think go up and down with that. I don't think we can. Then L1 and right stick side to side does that section of it. So that section stays still. It's now these arms, and you notice the counterbalance is going out to counterbalance where the head is on that one. That's the point, and that one will raise it and lower it as well. So depending on what trailer you're putting into, that does all of that, and that can all be seen quite nicely from there. Joystick control and whatnot, all very superb. Press triangle and we come to the feeder. Now the feeder has got this front bit which extends out. You don't have to use the feeder. In real life that feeder touches the ground, and you can move the feeder side to side, and then you can bring it back in again, and that brings in the crop off the floor onto the feeder belt. Lights on that. It looks like a face. I always think it's got like a smiley face in the front. No, just me. Right then, so we turn that on, drop that down, then what should happen is, so we're picking up onions now off the floor. They'll go up the belts, do their thing, out to the end here. If there's a trailer there, they will go into that. So it's picking off the floor. Now I am putting them back on the floor, but yeah, that's what it's designed to do. And the fact this one does more crop types, I think makes it a very useful and versatile bit of kit. Now, the other pack, which this is part of, I'm going to check this because I don't think I've ever used this since, again, this could be FS17 or even 19. It's a long time ago. So the Ropa Mouse Pack, RentnerModding and xRuiN Princess. So we're back at the same section. So this one, yeah, I say it's just the people, they've taken the time to do the mod, you know, don't get me wrong, but you know, tyre choices, and then we've got main colour and rim colour on that, but it only does sugar beet and red beet. Now if we go up to the top here and we go across to miscellaneous section under vehicles, drivables, there you've got the Ropa Mouse, it's the Nawaro Mouse. Now I'm sure that only ever did one crop type, or when it first came out it wouldn't do, and I've never looked at it since. It's never been something I've been bothered with. So again, this version is that version. That's got tyre choices. This one's got tyre choices and the option to change the colour. Other than that, everything's the same. It picks up all your stuff Is it all the stuff that an auger wagon will do? No, because it does silage. It's got stone there, wood chip. There's all sorts. So I think I've put out some canola. I think it was similar sort of design. The way it unfolds, the front is a little bit different, as you can see. That will do the same thing and fold round. The pipe and the arm does the same thing. On this one we've got the option for pipe and we've got the option for the front feeder. I won't show you the pipe thing again, but what I will do is put unload here. So we go to use this. Now this does say it picks up all those different crop types. I don't recall it doing that originally. Now I have had an issue with this one, that with the raising and lowering of certain bits, that's the bit I need to switch over to feeder. When you raise and lower the feeder, it was hitting, and no, it's not doing it. Let me load the whole lot. Now do it. Oh, it's not going to do it now. It was the whole thing was lifted off the ground, and I couldn't work out why. It's a bit peculiar. So anyway, we've got the same options on this one, but this one should pick up other. There you go. It's doing it. So if you have got stuff on the ground that you might have accidentally dropped, or for whatever reason your harvest has gone along and dumped it or whatever, and this will pick stuff up off the ground and put it into a trailer or move it 10 feet behind and put it onto the side. But again, that can all be adjusted, moved, raised and lowered on the back. They're brilliant bits of kit, they are. It's just, like I say, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because that obviously is a little bit different, but that one supersedes the version that's in that pack. Anyway, I'm just putting it all out there to you people. You can choose for yourself. Next, we've got this. We've got lots of tweaks today. Lots of tweaks. This is the multifunctional Firefighter trailer by Modding, Keller and Sam of Gaming. 6.42 megabytes download and 7 slots. So this is a tweak to the base game version of this trailer, which you'll see momentarily. If we come down to our miscellaneous section, so there's your base game, the Trios, and that has your options for extension, cover, and then we go back again. So this is a firefighting version because we have got extensions, so 2,900 litres, 5,600 litres. We can have a cover, which is what the other one does, and then we can go back again. If we go like that, we've got design, the headache rack. If you want the headache rack, if you've gone for the big cover, it doesn't give you that option. But we've then got neutral. We've got that version. We've got that version, and then we've got Volvo service, so if you want it as a service wagon, and then back to neutral. So realistically, that and what comes next as safety lights is what makes it a firefighting version. Other than that, it does the same thing, to be fair. We've got safety lights, we've got none. We've got amber beacons, this on the back here. Let me put it on the sides as well. Don't think it does. So we've got none. We've got amber beacons, 2 on the outside. Amber beacon and warning system, so 2 on the outside, 4 on the inside. We then go blue light and warning system, then warning system on its own, then back to none. Then we've got main colour, cover colour, rim colour. So depending on what you've gone for, this version, obviously, if I change the main colour now, that shouldn't change because it's not the cover, it's the underneath bit. What's nice actually about that one, you've got a metallic side to that, which is what I went for. Cover colour, that's what I was going to say. Cover colour, that won't change because I've got it in that version. However, if we go for the... why is the cover colour not changed? That's odd. Anyway, got it open with ramps. And then this has got... so what we can do, let's fold that back up on. So fold ramp, press triangle. We put our beacons on. So there's our blue flashing ones. Why are the other ones not turning on? That's more reverse. Oh, open cover. There we go. So why is that not working? So yeah, so hazard lights does our blue ones and those. But if you want to turn those middle ones off, the warning ones, we just do close cover and it will keep those ones going and you can turn those off. Oh, it does put on the side as well, look. And at the front. So that's what kind of makes it the firefighter version if you want to go for a firefighter version. Let's turn the beacons off. So we've got tip side ramp at the moment. If I press down, we've got tip side back. If we do that and we do open flap, does that. We've got tip side left and right. What I like about this as well, let's go tip side right. It opens the cover as well, which is pretty cool. Open flap, there you go. So you can load from either side. It looks like one of those little mobile stages you can pull up for an event. It's a little bit small, obviously, but there you go. It's got tension straps on the inside. The lighting, the decals, the bits and bobs. So you can have it for the feel here if you want to. That's the multifunctional Firefighter trailer. Next we've got the Lizard Premium Max. And that's this. So this is 26.58 megabytes download by JD Modding ARG. This is 10 slots times 2. There are 2 versions of this. This one has got a gooseneck attachment. So you need a vehicle that has got a gooseneck already in it, or one that when you pull up it will put a gooseneck in it. Or there is a bumper pull trailer version one of this as well. And again, you can have this in, I know it says it's oh no, it just says Lizard Premium Max. It's because it's JD Modding ARG. It's a decorative item for all intents and purposes. There's no trigger or anything. It's just to look nice, as far as I can tell. I couldn't find anything else on it. I couldn't find any configuration for capacities or anything. I think it's just decorative. It's just a modern motorhome, I think. Yeah. So if we go to, this was miscellaneous as well. There you go. There's the bumper pull version. The options are the same on both, regardless whether you've gone for the bumper pull trailer version or the gooseneck version. So because we've got one of those out, we'll show you on this one. So wheel setup standard, wide tyres, twin wheels, back to standard, but without stripes, single stripe with a flick at the end, very fancy, and then back to without stripes. Let's go to that so we can see the stripe colours. We've got without antenna, so up on here, we can have a TV antenna, or we can have a satellite internet antenna, Starlink style jobby. Other content providers are available. We have got brand stickers, so we've got Lizard, without stickers, John Deere, Case, Massey, New Holland, Valtra, Stara, Challenger, Class, Deutz, Fendt, Grimmer, JCB, Pons, Lizard, and then back to without stickers again. We've got solar panels, that's on the top. We've got panel 1, 2, 3. So you can have loads of solar panels on there. Then main colour, if we change that, does all of that. Awning colour, so around this side we've got an awning. You can see the stripes on the awning. Let's go, I don't know, blue on that. Let's want to stand out a bit more. There you go. So you can change the awning stripes. Colour of decorative stripe, so the stripe that's at the bottom, we'll go green on that one. Actually, can we go blue again? Might as well go blue. There you go. Colour of the next decorative stripe, let's go red. Then we've got rim colour and we've got license plate on there as well. So, nice and straightforward. When it's hooked up to something, if I start the engine, we've then got the option to unfold trailer, which opens up everything. Awning, door, windows, the lot. But it has got L1 and right stick side to side. Now I have done right stick side to side. I cannot for the life of me work out what is changing, if anything is changing at all. I thought the solar panels might raise up. I thought there might be some other option, but I couldn't work out what it was. Anyway, if we disconnect that and pull away from there, it's very cool. It's just a nice bit of kit to have, and you can sort of set stuff up. There are plenty of sleep triggers and stuff knocking around. You can kind of add a sleep trigger if you wanted to do something with this, but it's very nice inside. There's no sleep or wardrobe trigger in it. That would be even better, wouldn't it? Having a mobile. I know it's difficult to do, but there we go. Lovely job. The Lizard Premium Max. Next, we move on to this. This is a very cool bit of kit. Look at it. Oh, nice. This is the Lizard 80s by SleutjesModding. 9.06 megabytes download and 5 slots. This you will find under your cars and bikes. So, this one just here. Options on this, we have got side plastics, standard or custom. We've got exhaust, standard or custom. Side sticker, we've got 1, 2, some of these are really cool. Evil Knievel, look at that. 3, 4, 5, so you can have a police bike. 5, 6, 7, back to no. We've got front plates, 0, and then we run through, I think, up to 9. Would make sense. Oh no, it does go higher. Goes to 10, then to no. Seat, standard. And we've got various different camouflage patterns on there if you want to go camo. Main colour does, this is going to be, there we go, does that. Front plastic, let's go yellow. Front plate does the outside of the bit there. Side plastic, I guess you can guess where the side plastic is. That's there. Side sticker, that was... Did anything change when I did that before? Don't think so. Front suspension, so you can change the suspension leg colour. Down the bottom there. Rim colour. Does that. License plate on there as well. So a few different changes you can make. Sounds awesome. Oh. First person. There's no visor version. But what I like about this as well, and this is very stark between this and the next one we're going to look at. As we're riding along, we get to a ploughed field. I love it. I love the movement. Although the movement on the other one is better. You'll see. When we get to a ploughed field, we've got some suspension movement. Take it nice and steady, look. Got that. I know we're going quite fast, but got a nice bit of suspension movement there as we're going across the ploughed and bumpy field, which is what you want from a little bike like that. Especially like I've done on various different Let's Plays where you can set up like bike tracks, or when we had the old Santana's Land Rover trialling and that kind of stuff. So you can set yourself up a course, and with suspension and stuff, it just adds a whole nother dimension to it, which is very, very cool. So that one, I love that. That's very cool. That's SleutjesModding. So there we go. Nice. The next one is this one here. Now, nice, fine. This is the Lizard CRF 450R by Centro Sul. 11.54 megabytes download and 9 slots. Now, as you can imagine, looking at that, there's a lot of options on this one as well for customization. So we start off with handlebar foam. So none, and the foam gets thicker depending on how often you're likely to bang your head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm back to no. I'll leave it on 6. Exhaust, we have got design 1, design 2, design 3. Back to 1. I think I went 2. Hand protectors, we've got 1 and 2. Like that. Main colour does that. Secondary colour does that. Tertiary colour, actually let's go for a different colour, let's go pink, does that bit just there. Stickers colour, let's go blue, does the actual decals. Suspension colour, we can change that again, we'll go blue so you can see the legs a little bit against what they are. Gauntlet colour, let's go, we didn't change that much did we, let's go white, there you go, that's your handle grips. Foam colour, again let's go green so you can see that. Seat colour we can change, we'll go yellow, that's not very bright against that, we'll go blue again. Handlebar colour, you can go for metallics and stuff as well, so you can change the handlebar colour. Levers colour, so yeah, very customizable. Chassis does all of that. Engine colour, let's go red, does all of that bit. We can do the transmission chain, we'll go blue. Transmission chain, transmission colour, let's go white. It's actually just the chain cog on the back. Raise colour, what was raise? I can't remember now. Let's go red. Oh, that was the spokes. We can do hubs as well. And then rims. And that's it. There you go. Now, this one sounds great. You see the suspension? Like when I go to pull away, you get a little bit of suspension movement. But other than that, but when I've turned it, see when I turn, the suspension's dipping a little bit. So you can see that, a little bit of suspension's dipping. But when I'm driving along normally, so then when you change gear, the suspension moves. Other than that, there's no movement on the suspension. And it gets weirder. Is it just me? When I'm turning, the way the camera is set, it's got a very... I think a very cool, kind of cool feel to the way the camera goes. There's your first person. When we go across this ploughed field, compared to the other one, where's our suspension? There's nothing. It's like it's a flat billiard table. Like I say, it sounds great, and this thing shifts 105 mile an hour. It's a rocket, but there's just no suspension. And the way the camera moves, it adds a very dynamic feel to it, but yeah, just lacking a bit on the suspension department. That's the Centro Sul Lizard CRF 450R, which brings us to the last of the mods for today. No maps today, and we've got this. This I'm not sure. I went for pink originally. I thought, no, I'm going to bring it down a bit, make it like a berry colour, because I use all the other sort of colours quite regularly, greens and stuff. And let's go for something different. It's got a very polygony kind of, not quite as smooth as I would have thought. So Ford Ranger, sorry, Lizard Ranger. Again, this has got a few options on it. It's nice. This is 20.82 megabytes download. The Ranger 2017 by VincoMods. 11 slots, and you'll find this under your cars. So just there, 25 grand. We start at 200 horsepower, 230 horsepower, or then we've got 300 horsepower turbo. Well, that says turbo as well. Anywho, we've got wheel brand, we've got Continental, we've got Michelin, we've got Lizard, then back under this one, we've got this basically just the wheel options now, not the tyres. Model 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry, 4, then back. I went for that. I just like that. I preferred that of all of them, actually. That's your more old style pickups that we've had before. That's a newer version, I guess. There's your Michelin with the same option, and there's the Lizard with the same option I went for. Ooh, look at that. See? Fancy, innit? That's quite smart, actually. We've got window film, yes or no, so tints it. We've got style standard or black edition. We've got lighthouse, that's around the lights at the sides, gives you a black surround on those as well if you want that. We've got rack standard, model 2 exclusive, fancier. Model 3 full back or back to standard again. Stepping, we've got model 1 and we've got model 2. I think I went model 2. Fenders, that actually puts mud flaps on it. Items, we've got model 1. So we've got an aerial, goes on, as you can see on the roof. We've got an aerial. Side rails, we've got model 4 did what? Oh, that puts some window guards over the windows. You know, the airflow guards, and you can see the plastic guards on the side. We'll take them off and put them on. Then we go model 5 has the aerial and the window guards. Model 6 has the rails and the aerial. Then model 7 has the wind guards and rails, and then model 8 has all of them. Yeah, all. We've got grid. What was this? Oh, yeah, that's the front. So we've got 1, 2, and then back. I didn't bother with it, but you can have it if you want. Snorkel, yes, puts a snorkel that side, yes or no. Then we've got stickers. We've got standard. We've got 4x4 or 4x4, and then back to standard. Then attachers. We've got that one, or a more heavy-duty bumper setup if you're going to be putting big old rigs. Then we've got cover, yes or no. Tell what the cover unfolding on this is brilliant. Chassis does all of that. Design colour, let's go green. What did I have on this? What was design colour? Was that the bump? Oh, it was the roll bars. I didn't put the roll bars on, did I? Where are we? Rack. And then we'll do that as well. Yeah, so that does the rack. If you've gone for that. Then you've got upholstered interior. So only the first few that make a difference. So if we go that one, see that changes all that bit inside there. Then the second one, if we go for an insert, does those bits. So you can have mix and match sort of upholstery. We got rim colour and then license plate. If I go rim colour, I go red as well to match up like that, and then license plate. So this is cool. Like, let's get inside and wait till we start this up. So listen. That's pretty cool. Now it sounds even better from the outside. Lights. Horn. Indicators out on the mirrors as well, which is pretty cool. So if we do cover, close cover, puts the bars in first and then the cover rolls out. It's very smooth. Look at that. Isn't that neat? An unfold car opens the back. We have got tension straps in there as well. Gets up to 86. It's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. It's difficult to tell, isn't it? It's a little bit of, yeah. You can see when the light hits it here and there, but it's not like it's horrendous, is it? And I think the positive features far outweigh any negative bits to it. And yeah, if you're going for the seat panels, look at that. Oh, plush. Very nice. So we turn everything off. There you have it. The Ranger 2017 by VincoMods, and that's it for the mods for today, Friday. I hope you found all of this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, enjoy your weekend, and thanks for watching.